I do not like being completely vulnerable on, a national platform like this. I absolutely don't like being naked anywhere ever, except for all the time in my house. But I was compelled by God this morning to show everyone my morning routine, and I said I was going to put a bathing suit on, but I'm not, because I was like, oh, this takes too much time, and I got to get this shit done. I'm going to put on my makeup. I'm going to keep talking as if somebody's in the room with me. So I'm not paying any attention to you. You might not even see me on the camera, but I'm naked right now. And I want you to understand that that is part of my morning routine that's actually really, really good for you. So I'm going to keep talking while I do my makeup now. And oh my God, if I show a tit, I don't really care actually. They're not that bad anymore. I keep joking about how they looked like they were deflated whoopee cushions a year ago, and it's because my boyfriend wouldn't play with my tits. And that's his own damn fault. Where did I put that? I need to get something. So, I'm constantly using this mirror for like different things. So it has my, it's like a dry erase board. So I use it for planning my day. I use it for scripting some of my videos. If I'm going to script something, which by the way, I haven't given any of those videos out yet because I need somebody who can help me edit, because I want to do a series of doctor's videos as the booby doctor, because I'm not able to actually, you're not allowed to give medical advice as a nurse. That's why if you ever like, why is that nurse such a bitch? I thought she was nice in the hospital. When we're in the hospital, we know what the fuck we're doing, and it's not considered medical advice if we're like sitting there telling you, take your damn medicine, bitch, or something like that. But if you're coming up to me in the grocery, this just made it so much worse. If you're coming up to me in the grocery store and you're like, can you look at this mole for me? I legally cannot look at your mole and tell you anything about it. So if you show me your mole, I have to pretend that it's the most disgusting thing ever. And I remember when, sorry, CO recently did that to me when I said something about rape, and I'm like, oh, is he a rape? It was a joke. But anyway, so I'm doing these videos as like educational for the public, and the only time I can do them is right now until I get my nursing license back. And I want to get my nursing license back in the summertime because I'm allowed to. So when my friend Tom asked me this morning, oh, Robin, watch this again, or somebody please remind me that I need to do a Jerry Comes to Jesus joke game with AK and Brendan. I have to erase that. So that's the thing. Like sometimes I'll just have something come to me, and I have to write it down because otherwise I forget things. And God makes me forget, because it's like, all right, this was a fleeting moment. This was your opportunity. This is your chance, and you lost it. Just like how Eminem did that video. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Once in a lifetime, every day. And I get all of the coolest ones because my job, and that's why I'm doing some of this too, my job is to unite a group of people who have been in this like little secret society takeout that they don't even know that they're in. And it's really fucking cool. Eminem's one of them. And my cousin, I remember when she said, yeah, like I just worked on a music video with him. And I was like, I want to meet him. And she thought that I was like this little teeny bopper. Well, it's been like years and years ago, like 15 years ago. And I recently contacted her. I was like, hey, I need to speak with Eminem. Is there any way that you can get me his personal assistant's number or something like that? And she was like, Robin, I can't do that. All right, bitch, I know that you have a very special job and you know a lot of really famous people. And I don't fucking care. I cannot believe that you were actually that contentious. Yeah, I just used a big word again. Sorry, I'm smart in a different way. But it drives me insane, actually, because I had just been talking about how cool you were to one of my friends. And I was like, she's so down to earth. You'd never know that she works with these famous people. And she's brilliant. And she's beautiful. And I was like, and I feel like I literally was born into a family that is the definition of every oyster woman, and I am so blessed. And you acted like a cunt, stupid bitch. Like, I have never been one of those kids that's like, I hate my cousins. Or, excuse me, I'm not the one who's like, that cousin's weird. I'm always like, I hate my cousins, and I want them to die, and I don't know why. Everybody should hate their cousins. I don't know. People around here like their cousins, and like, it's disgusting. Not in like, they don't like them in like a backwoods way. I'm just saying, like, it, like, all my cousins are gross. That you all gross me out because you all live in Hollywood. You all act like it's not a big deal. So then I'm like, it's not a big deal. And then when I ask you for a favor because of an actual thing that's going on, I tried to reach out to you so many times to get your help with this. And my employer is not very happy that I'm having to go this route, by the way. So you just pissed off a lot of rich people, and Eminem is one of them because you acted like a pretentious bitch, like you were better than him. That's probably why he was an asshole to you. Wow, isn't that incredible? I'm really sorry I'm calling you out like that, but like, you know, not every man is an asshole, especially not every white man is an asshole. And I know that you have got a problem with that because you're Japanese, and yes, you get treated like shit, I'm sure, just because of the way you look. So do I, bitch. That's not racism. That's what I've been trying to say to this douchebag. Sorry, Houston. I love you. But you keep like saying certain things like as if it's a race thing. And maybe that's like the pretentiousness of Japanese people. I don't know. And I realize that sounds really racist. But it's because you were being racist to me by saying that I was being racist over something that I wasn't. I was actually, and racism and stereotyping and then generalizations. Like, women talk too much. That's not an ist. I'm not sexist just because I said that. That's a fact. Women talk too much. All of us do. When we get together, we don't. It sounds like a chicken yard. And I know this because I just sound like a turkey. I need to keep doing my makeup. But, oh, sorry. So, and Eminem's going to probably laugh at this and be like, she was a bitch. So, I want you guys to know what my morning routine is because it is literally the best way to start every day. And I know this because I have started lots of days in my life. And unless someone can prove to me that they have a better one, this is it. This is absolutely it. So every night I go to bed and I say my prayers. You don't have to do that part. You don't have to do any of these parts, but I'll tell you which ones are the most important, like, steps. So I go to bed, I say my prayers, and when I wake up, and one of the parts of my prayer, which I came up with when I was 6, so it's very childish, but please let me have good dreams and good sleep. Please let me wake up and have a good day tomorrow. And I still say the same thing. And my kids now say it too because my husband was like, that's cute, simple, and sweet. I like it. And I was like, let's do it. So in the morning, I always say, I'm awake, I'm going to have a good day because I prayed for it. So I'm like, great, thank you, God. You made it so. So you're really putting your mindset at, I prayed for it, I put it out there, I put that positive energy into the universe, and it will be so. I came up with that at 6. If you haven't done it yet, I'm sorry that you're a moron. I'm just kidding. I don't know how I came up with such a simple concept as a 6-year-old and was like, and literally, like, I remember anyone who heard my prayer and decided to start doing it, like, and I mean anyone, like, I was a part of a homeschool group, and, like, I have 7 brothers and sisters and all that stuff. Anyone that I told, and they would do it, they'd be like, I'm starting having really great days, Robin. And I'd always be like, I'm so glad. And it was like this little, like, moment of, like, the parents didn't know that I literally just solved the world's problems for every person at 6, and I only told the kids, of course. But I'm going to tell y'all this now because there's too many grown-ups that are completely miserable, and this works for if you go to work, because I did it when I was at work, and I would walk into the hospital, and everybody would be like, oh, God, Robin's here, because then somebody goes, how you doing today, Robin? And I'm like, fabulous, because that was what my word was then, fabulous. No matter what, I was fabulous because I woke up that morning. And they didn't know that that was why I was always fabulous. And they didn't know that that's why I could sit there and go from one room in a code, running the code there. And then I'm running down this hall because this guy's got a GI bleed and there's blood pouring out of his asshole. And then I'm running up this hall because this surgeon's like, there's an arterial bleed. And I'm like, fuck, what the hell is happening today? That has happened in one day at the hospital on the med-surg floor that I worked on, which you don't get that kind of stuff in med-surg. You get like, hi, you just had your hip replaced and you're fine right now and everything's calm and collected. And if I walked in and told everybody, oh shit, they'll be like, oh shit, Robin said shit. Oh, there was a snake at the door. Dr. Andrews had to, I think I did just show my tit. Dr. Andrews just had to kill a snake for Robin. It's going to be a bad day. And it would go insane. It was really, really, really scary. So, dang it. I got the wrong lipstick. Now I'm just going to start narrating what I'm doing because I'm talking too much. But I'm just trying to tell you that God wakes me up every morning and kind of gives me an expectation of what's going to happen for today. Today is going to be a great day, but I got to get somebody here or it's not going to end well. And so I've been trying to get him here. He asked me what I've been doing for a living, and I cannot explain it to people because when I say I'm retired at 30, they're all like, that's not possible. Or they're like jealous. And I'm like, it is possible to retire at 30, and I did. They're like, well, you're not a millionaire. And I'm like, I know, but I never need for anything. I never want for food. I never want for shelter. I never want for anything. And everything gets paid. Isn't that incredible? And I'm going to tell you how to do it. And this is the first step, is starting your day like this. I got to get my right lipstick. By the way, the lifestyles of the rich and famous kind of stuff. This is, I know, like one of the no-nos. You don't let people see you without makeup on and putting in your, morning routine because you've got this facade that you've got to put on, and everybody needs to think that you look perfect to really get a following going and for them to start adoring you. The thing is that I already have my following started. I already have enough haters that have literally made me Lynchburg famous. So for the town that I live in, I am Lynchburg famous. I'm Lynchburg infamous. It's because I started dating this guy, and he was really fucking cute. And unfortunately, it was right after my ex and I got separated, and it was so upsetting to him. He ended up getting my entire community in a very wealthy neighborhood, the wealthiest neighborhood in Lynchburg. And they all signed a petition that Robin and Dakota should not be allowed to date. I am not kidding you. And when my lawyer called me and said that that was on the mayor's desk, and she was laughing but livid, but also like, this was a complete waste of time, and there are hundreds of people on this, so she has wasted hundreds of people's times. And I was like, wow, I didn't realize there was anybody that affluent that hated me quite so much. And he was like, well, you guys really upset a lot of people. And I'm like, by what? By being very attractive and having very loud sex on accident one day? I can't help that I left the window open and my dad walked up anyway, and that was what made me aware of the fact that the window was open and the entire neighborhood could hear me screaming. We were being funny, and we didn't think anyone could hear it. I was just like being ridiculous, and he was laughing while we were doing it, so it was funny. It was funny to the people who mattered, okay? So every day, and I kind of came to this realization, actually the next morning from the very unfortunate sex thing. So the next day I woke up and I was like, I woke up like this, and this is amazing, because I didn't have to do my makeup and stuff that day, and I went and did a video. I was like, I woke up like this, and it's incredible, and now I don't have to do anything, so now I've got about 20 minutes to just sit here, and I would go cuddle back in bed with my boyfriend, but I'm just enjoying this moment of being alone because now I know I'm never going to have to be alone again. Oh, there is something. Don't put some energy out into the world until you know for sure. For sure. We weren't actually married because he didn't take my vows seriously. I have joined a new religion, and I made wedding vows to him, and we agreed and all this, and he, for some reason, thinks that because we didn't do it in a church in front of a bunch of people that we're not married. So he's fucking someone else right now. So my husband is my new husband. And that's a funny thing too, is that by like Virginia law, I'm still married to my ex-husband, but this is like not, this is my religion. Kind of like how Jewish people have to like convert to Judaism and all this other stuff. My boyfriend told me he was converted to this religion. I thought that we were in an understanding. And now I am being cheated on by a man who, which is funny actually, because she put on their Facebook, on each of their Facebooks that they were married because he was in jail, and she was trying to be a pretentious or a jealous bitch. And I was like, oh my God, I guess I gotta get a divorce, because if he's really marrying her, because I was like, oh, he might have actually married her. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have, because they don't like you. I mean, all of his friends keep telling me that they don't like each other, but whatever, I don't care. I was like, great, I'm gonna get 2 divorces this year. All right. When you start this methodology, you wake up, you're thankful for every day. You don't have to say the prayer at night, especially if you don't believe in God. But just wake up every morning and say, I'm here. I'm going to have a great day. And you're putting the positive energy. No, I guess you would have to. So you have to say some kind of positive energy request at night. And the reason you do that is that there are a lot of people who cannot accept that you are the positive energy of the universe. And that's what I'm going to leave that at. Okay? So I'm not saying I am God, because I know that a lot of religious people think that that is blasphemy. And I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that I am the ultimate power that runs the universe. I am saying I'm praying to God for a great day tomorrow. The next morning, as long as I wake up, I know that I got it. Because I say, please let me have a good day. Please let me go to sleep, have good dreams, have good sleep, and wake up and have a good day tomorrow. So if I go to sleep and I have good sleep, if I have a dream or not, because you don't always remember them, but you woke up. You see what I did there? I did this as a child, not like trying to, do a sneaky little thing like that, but I guess I'm just trying to figure out how to do this for people of different religions. I don't know what Buddhists practice or whatever, but I know that Buddhism, you can be a Buddhist. You can be like a Christian Buddhist. It's really cool. My religion's a little bit different than that. So, you say the prayer, and this is the important part, is the next morning you have to acknowledge that the prayer was in the positive. Because if you don't, you start having bad days. And I didn't really put the 2 and 2 together. Sorry, I'm like seeing you're naked and I heard something. Don't need the mailman being like, oh, hey. So you do the positive energy thing. You confirm that the positive energy has been put back at you, because even if it really hasn't, because you weren't really, you were half-assing it or something, you can keep that mindset up. Nope, we said we were going to have a good day today. And if you get in the habit of it, it's not like something that you've got to be like, why am I having a bad day? You can be like, oh, I must not have said the prayer this morning. And it's that simple. So then what I like to do, this is just me personally. I don't know if anybody else has ever done this, but when I heard about it, I was like, that sounds miserable. And then I started doing it. And I was like, this is amazing. I wake up and I take a hot shower because I'm always cold and I have arthritis. So my hands will cramp. Like I couldn't even it's real cold this morning. I go into the shower, take a really hot shower so that it's so hot you're like, you can't stand it. And then I run out this is like they used to do, it's like a polar bear club or something. Like then they'll go jump in the ocean in the middle of winter in the Antarctic, it's like stupid. I'm like, that's way too cold. So, but I'm in a unheated sunroom right now and it's trashed because I'm moving everything out of here to redo the floors. And I'm standing here butt naked. And normally I'm the coldest natured person ever, but this has helped me deal with the cold. It has helped me with my arthritis. And I did yoga before. Sometimes I'll do it before, sometimes I'll do it after. I don't know if it really matters. If anybody has any advice or an opinion on that, feel free to leave a comment, because I don't know what's recommended, even though that seems like something I would know because I'm a nurse and I'm constantly looking at like, what's the recommended thing for arthritis or whatever. I have a tit, it's really bothering me. All right, and so the whole point of doing that is you get your blood flowing. I don't need coffee. I don't need anything to get me energized, get my adrenaline going, get me started for the day. I can if I want to, whatever. Then I'm in here doing my makeup. I get it done, and then I start my day. And I forgot that one part because I said this on my Facebook. When you wake up after saying, yes, today's going to be a good day, I like to just be like, it's go time, go! And so we just start running. We being me. And I just start run. And get everything done. And I literally get so much done in a day when I do this process. It's incredible. So I might even show, because there's more people watching now than I normally have. This whole room is a disaster. And my friend who's coming to see me, he and I dated years ago, and I want him to come down for a lot of different reasons, but I really want to impress him because he was like, so what are you doing now? And so to say that I am a personal assistant, I just pushed my boob up too far. To say that I'm a personal assistant to a millionaire is not really enough when he's not going to ever meet her or know who she is or anything. I just want him to know that she has taught me this methodology. It's taken me 1.5 years to really get in my head, and it's been hard for me to even explain it, because like I'll start doing this video and I'm like, it's just so simple now that it's like stupid, but it's a process that literally will change your life. And she's been giving me this task to like try to teach, like try to get some other people doing it, but not like have a millionaire mentor. So you're not going to be guaranteed money and stuff like that, but if you do the methodology, you will start becoming wealthy in ways that you can't even believe. I've made it this long, and she still hasn't given me a salary. She'll give me money every once in a while if I'm really that bad, but I don't get paid as a salary. Because she's like, it'll start coming to you. The universe will start bringing things your way. And I'm like, that's impossible. And she's like, oh, really? Is it? And I was like, uh-oh, she's going to give me a smackdown. And she did. She gave me a smackdown for not believing her. So if you meet a rich millionaire woman, by the way, who's telling you something, and she's like, this is real, bitch, and you're like, okay, whatever, then you're going to be like the little girl that I just offered this job to so that I could train her. And God was like, you know what? God. I don't know what that was. Sorry. Sometimes I have little moments. Anyway, I was calling her God for a while. Oh, that's the other thing. Some of these videos have been a little bit weird because I was joking and I said I was going to call her God. And she's like, can you please stop doing that because it's really embarrassing? And I was like, okay. And so then I just started trying to say like the universe or something, and because I'm not allowed to say her name. I'm trying to respect her privacy. So like I don't want to accidentally say her name. And I've had to delete so many videos when I've done it, and then I've wasted, the soliloquy that I did that was really good. So anyway, I realize I keep stepping too far back and I'm showing my boobs now because I'm already done with my morning routine. Right now, because of the lighting and because of the zit on my face, I keep looking and being like, I'm not done doing my makeup, but that's as much time as I spend on my makeup. I realized I bullshitted and talked for 22 minutes, and it took me about 32 seconds to get my makeup on, and once the oil dries on my face, I'm going to look beautiful and flawless, and everybody's going to be like, what have you been doing? Because you look 10 years younger, and I'm like, I know. I do. I have no wrinkles anymore. I'm in my 30s. I have no wrinkles at all. I do face massage at night, so I didn't do that part to show you guys. I do some lymph drainage. I don't know. I can't remember if I did all this stuff while I was talking. Some of the reasons of the things that I do. I push here on my lymph nodes after I do my face massage. And, oh, the sun's shining finally. This will drain your crappy shit that builds up. See, I don't like doing it on camera. Anyway, you just look YouTube facial massages and stuff, and there's a bunch of really good ones. And then everything I just did in that couple of seconds just drained a bunch of lymph out of my face, and I can feel I already feel like my sinuses are opened. I remember I started doing that last summer, and it was so incredible. I was like, why have I not known about this? And right now I can feel, it's kind of gross, I'm describing it, but I can feel the lymph draining down my throat. It's really gross. And that's it. That was my whole routine. I just drained my lymph nodes. I did yoga this morning. I took a shower. I'm standing here naked talking to people live on Facebook and on YouTube. And I did a Facebook video already this morning explaining that I'm going to start outing my millionaire adopted mom, because she said I could. And she said, you know what, I want to teach other people how to live a really happy life and make them wealthy, but not as wealthy as she is, because she's pretty ridiculous. And somebody keeps messaging me, so I'm going to go talk to them. And I am going to come back on here naked in a couple of minutes. So if you're here watching me naked, stick around.